Jim Jordan, the Republican chair of the House Judiciary Committee, at this point I'm starting to think the dude's got a fetish for getting smacked around by the United States Department of Justice, because in a letter sent to him late last week, just revealed, of course, this week, the DOJ kind of smacked him around again because Jim Jordan keeps requesting the same information from the government after being told repeatedly all throughout the year, you aren't entitled to this information. So here's what happened. A couple weeks ago, Jim Jordan, I talked about it at the time, he sends a letter to the DOJ, one of his many letters he sent. He says, hey, DOJ, I tell you what, how about you go ahead and send me, as the chair of the Judiciary Committee, I need you to send me a list of all the names of the people involved in the Trump investigation. Everybody involved in it, give me their names. And I want you to send me the order, the memorandum that y'all have that even allowed for the appointment of a special prosecutor, because I am Jim Jordan and I'm the chair of the Judiciary Committee. And for the third or fourth time this year, the DOJ looked at his request and wrote back to him saying, no, we literally cannot give you these things because this is pertinent to an ongoing criminal investigation. And for the identities of those involved, their protection, we can't tell you these things. One, because we don't trust you, but two, because we're not even allowed to tell you. You do not have the jurisdiction over our investigations. Now, being in Congress, of course, you control the power of the purse. You can cut our funding if you want. They didn't say this, but sure, he could cut their funding. But you cannot compel them to release information in an ongoing criminal investigation. That's what the DOJ keeps telling them. You can't do this. Furthermore, why do you even need it? You've actually already seen, and this is what the DOJ said in their recent letter, they're like, you've already gotten the information about the appointment of Jack Smith, the special prosecutor. So you're asking for something that you've actually already had all along. You just didn't realize it. So that's readily available. Now, unfortunately, the DOJ did let something slide, or slip, I guess I should say, because they pointed out that there were 26 special agents at the FBI that worked on this investigation. And I guess most of them, of course, still working on the investigation into Donald Trump. So Jim Jordan now has that little piece of information to work with. Okay, there's 26 of them. How can I narrow it down? But Jim Jordan is trying to protect Donald Trump. He wants to get the names of these individuals so that he can give them to Donald Trump, right? There is no legislative reason why Jim Jordan needs this. There's no legal reason why Jim Jordan needs this. He just wants it so he can give it to Trump, and Trump can get on Truth Social and try to attack these people and spread conspiracy theories and, basically goad his supporters into doing something terrible. That's what this is about. 100% that is what this is about. Because the individuals working on the investigation don't matter. When the investigation concludes and Congress can get a report on what happened and they can see it all, at that point, if they feel like they need to investigate, maybe some of these people were hard left, democratic socialists, y'all can investigate that after the fact. And that's, the DOJ has kind of made that clear too. Listen, when we're done, you can have all this. We don't care. We'll be done. But it's an ongoing criminal investigation. We've given you plenty, actually. We've cooperated in every way that we can, but you're asking for things that are totally irrelevant. And let's be honest, we all know what you're trying to do with it. So again, Jim Jordan keeps getting smacked around by the DOJ, keeps getting put in his place, but he doesn't care. He is going to continue to humiliate himself publicly in the service of Donald Trump, because that's what all of these people in Donald Trump's service do. They go out there every day, they embarrass themselves, they humiliate themselves, they, sometimes break the law to do his bidding. Now, Jim Jordan hasn't gone that far yet, but if he continues down this path, because the guy's clearly, we've seen from his history, he's immune from public ridicule. It doesn't bother him at all. So the embarrassment is nothing. But if you keep poking the bear, you're eventually going to make the bear pretty damn angry, Jim. And that's something you need to remember. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.